Everyone likes Pokemon.
You know what? I think it's real easy to fall into that trap of like disliking popular thing. Because I know I've fallen into that trap.
Well, it was like, when he first kind of showed up, I didn't really listen to his music, and I just looked at him. I was like, why do you look like Aaron Hansen fucked a doodle bear? And that was about all I had to say about him. And then I started listening to his music, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good shit. And we just kind of went from there.
He always looked like a cooler Shia... Like, he looks like Shia LaBeouf's cooler older brother that would stuff him in a locker.
He always looks dirty. He always looks dirty, though.
I think he kind of took that to heart. Because everybody was always talking about, like, yeah, like, Post Malone looks like he smells. And I think he finally took that to heart and said, fuck it, I'm just going to shower more.
I'm so clean. You don't have to worry about it. So, like, he comes out of the bathroom looking like Frank in that one episode of Sunny.
I just want to be pure.
It's like you just never know where that's going to go. Okay.
Oh, my little guy looks like he's rubbing Kibbles' nose.
Oh. That's wholesome.
Yeah.
Wait, can we make it look like we're holding hands or something?
Hold on.
Wait, does your hand go up when you talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, now when you guys talk, your hand should touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Wholesome hand. Oh, God, wait, no, that's not wholesome shit.
Before marriage. Oh, no, Kibbles-kun.
How could you, Kibbles?
Premarital hand holding. There goes my freaking my Twitch $20.
It's over.
It's all over.
Speaking of premarital hand holding, video
Are you getting married?
Video games.
Oh.
Video games are pretty great. I do enjoy a good video game.
Yeah. So I think just because of all this shit that's been going on lately, I'm gonna buy the coffin of Andy and Lele.
Oh, we were just talking about
yeah. Get in there, buddy. Yeah.
I have to. I got to. I mean, it's pissing enough people off that I kind of need to now.
You know what? I can appreciate that.
Get in there, my dude.
Yeah, I can appreciate, like, the spite buy, maybe? Is that what you would call it? Not spite.
Maybe? I don't know what you would call it.
Harassment buy.
I can enjoy a good
seems
grift.
fairly inoffensive. It's fine. It's weird. Like, the weirdest part isn't even the incest. The cannibal Satanism, I would say, like, that squigs me a little bit more.
See,
everyone liked Cult of the Lamb last year.
I do like Cult of the Lamb. That is true.
How many times can you play a video game here? So I say the incest isn't even the worst part. It's just like, whoa, okay, shit, we got that.
Wait, let me think. Wait a second. Maybe Fire Emblem. I think that's it.
Yeah, true.
I've never played Fire Emblem.
They're very fun.
It's more fun. As someone who was dabbing on Fire Emblem because it was weeb garbage before this year, Engage is pretty fun.
Wait. What is Fire Emblem about?
Too.
Fire Emblem
Fire Emblem's kind of like Final Fantasy, where there's a bunch of different games with the Fire Emblem name on it, and they all can kind of have their own lore and setup to them. So
it's a tactical RPG.
It's a tactical RPG. So it's like when you're in battle, you're looking down like at the map, and you're trying to basically defeat the enemy army on there. And it's kind of like trying to think of the best way to put it, but yeah, it's kind of like just like a really cool little war simulator with the way it's set up that way. So it's a pretty big franchise. Like, for a long time, it was almost unknown in America. Like, you didn't see shit of it in America until Awakening came out back in, it's been a minute now.
I was in, I think, 11, maybe 13, in that little time range there.
I think somewhere like that.
Because that was on the 3DS. But there was also a bit, like, that was the big mainstream blip, but the big reason a lot of people got into it, I know initially, was because of Martha and Roy and Melee.
Yeah, because people were like, who the hell are these assholes? And like, you know, there was a couple releases like Path of Radiance, which is considered like one of the best games. It's on the GameCube, and now if you can find it for under like $150, you better grab the damn thing. But it kind of got a following then. But when Awakening came out, it got a big shot in the arm, and since then it's been pretty popular. Like, Awakening was really good. There was Fates after that, which was kind of It wasn't as good. Like, it was alright, had some cool characters in it, but it also had some shitty characters like Rajat. I'm like, why the fuck is her name just Tharja backwards? I don't like this a bit. I feel like I'm looking at my dead wife. But,
This isn't Bionic Commando.
this isn't Bionic Commando at all. But nah, it, kind of took off on its own little thing, and now it's kind of a really beloved series. Like, the Engage is the newest one, and
Really fun.
I got it. It's pretty fun, but personally, I kind of like Three Houses more because Three Houses had better characters to me. Three Houses was kind of cool in the fact that it's set up. You're playing as the character who ends up becoming a teacher at this enormous monastery where there are 3 houses, as the name applies. And you know, there's the Blue Lions, the Golden Deer, and the Black Eagles.
Black Eagles.
Yeah.
I love Blackhawks.
Everybody loves Blackhawks. That's why you get Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down there. Black Hawk Down over there. But, well, it's a cool game. If you like strategy games, you'd probably like it.
I don't.
Fucking play it.
I
Fucking
also
plebeian.
don't. It's not necessarily like I would say it's not like hard strategy. It's like tactical. Like it's a lot more. I don't know. I don't
It's
like
not-
strategy or tactic RPGs typically, and I liked it. So
It's not like Total War Tactics, where it's basically you can have like your characters help each other out or something. You gotta worry about positioning and stuff like that, and just kind of neat little things like that. Where it's like it was always really big on having like the team up attacks, where like say you could have 2 of your characters fighting side by side, and they basically help each other out in combat with like giving them buffs or attacking the same enemy together, stuff like that.
and
I don't know.
it's
I just
not.
I've never
I'm sorry.
I've
Go
never
ahead.
been one. I've never been one for like the strategy, the role playing. I think the closest I ever got was StarCraft.
Yeah, it's not really StarCraft.
Yeah, it's not like that. Like that's more like I guess you'd call it a traditional strategy game. This is more like I said, the strategic RPG is kind of the way to go with that.
Yeah, it's well, tactics typically comes from Final Fantasy Tactics, but yeah, it's
I've never
something.
played Final Fantasy.
You're not alone.
yeah. I mean,
I
the only
forget
one I
Kibble's
played
the most
PlayStation
normal of us.
Yeah,
I've also never really played Final Fantasy.
I played the
I'm
remake.
shutting down this fucking stream right now, getting all of you out of here.
I mean, I played what did I play? I played it like 2 hours of 15. I thought that was fun. Oh, and I did play like a couple hours of 14. I thought that was really fun. I was in my
And
part.
both of those are actually pretty good. Like the older Final Fantasies were all turn-based RPGs, and it's not until recently they kind of got more into the action RPG market, whereas there's just been more demand for that.
Everybody wants to be a Dark Soul.
That ain't quite that. It's more like theirs takes more like kind of a Devil May Cry approach to it. A lot of style systems, stuff like that. Big combos. Plus, they kind of had everything before that with like Kingdom Hearts and a lot of games that came out about that time back in the early 2000s with the PlayStation 2 era had that action RPG, which I think, honestly, if I'm thinking off the top of my head, I want to say their first one might actually have been Brave Fencer Musashi for the PlayStation 1. Which, one of my favorite games.
Oh, I also played Stranger of Paradise. That game's pretty fucking cool. I like that.
It seems cool.
Besides,
Is that based off the
Oh.
I am sorry.
comic?
It's not what comic.
Strangers in Paradise.
Is there a comic of Stranger? It's based off of Final Fantasy 1, kind of.
Oh, no mind.
A big thing about it is you are fighting as I don't even know what to describe him. Just the edgiest son of a bitch in the world. I fucking love Jack. He's just so dumb. He punctuates an argument with a fucking what is it? He played some music on his cell phone. It's just like bullshit. Fucked off. He's
Fucking Limp Bizkit at that.
Was it actually Limp
Is that the Chaos guy?
Yes, we gotta kill
Yeah.
chaos.
I'm here to kill chaos.
I think it actually was Limp Bizkit. Remember, I know I heard a lot of videos where it was actually Limp Bizkit, but I never actually. I haven't played the game. I would like to play the game, but I just can't ever find it. Like anytime it's on sale, I can't ever find it. So I just have not sat down to play it yet.
It was one of the 2 games I got when I got my PS5, and I was just like, yep, this is gonna. It is absolutely like
So
amazing on that.
real quick, this game where the character plays Limp Bizkit on a cell phone.
Yes.
When did it come out?
Like,
when Limp Bizkit
3 years
was
ago?
cool.
18?
Okay,
That never was a thing.
Very recent.
If this game came out in like 2006, do you know what that means? That means this motherfucker hit record on his Sanyo when Limp Bizkit came on the radio and thought it was cool. That's what that means. But because it's a newer game,
No, what it means is this man took his magic cell phone and downloaded the magic version of like whatever, like iTunes, and used magic to make it play Limp Bizkit because it's a fucking fantasy setting. He has a phone. It's weird.
Science fantasy.
Yeah, well,
There you go.
it-
Star Wars.
it is, but it's super fucking like cut up. Like it has these weird things with separate sectors where there's like a Final Fantasy VII area, but the rest of the world is kind of more like traditional medieval kind of thing. Even though they have phones and stuff too, it's very strange. It feels like, well, it's literally different dimensions. I think they said at one point. So
I don't think they even
Star
know
Trek.
at this point.
it's a good game. I like it. It's very weird and hard sometimes, but it's a very good game. The grind is real.
But is it worth it?
are you drawing Andy as Elvira? Excuse me,
Yep.
Lord Dominator.
That was his request for Halloween PNG.
You know what? I can appreciate that.
I kind of find that just drawing them over stuff like this gives them like a nice little feel to them, and also it saves me a lot of time because like otherwise I'd be here for quite some time working on this shit.
No, I think the paint overs are always fun, especially with something like this because it's a shitpost basically.
It is. I mean, it's just something meant to be silly and fun, so I always like doing them that way. It's one of those things just kind of meant to be there, be neat. It's not really something for me to put too much time and effort in, but something that's supposed to be there and, you know, look cool and homemade.
Yeah, fun. God forbid you have fun when you're doing art.
I know it.
No fun around here.
You must have pain. You must be in excruciating agony. This is what is required. You must want to cut your ear off and give it to your local prostitute.
You know what I say? You know what I say to artists like that?
What?
Fucking nerd.
It actually fucked up. He might not have actually done that. Like he definitely had his ear cut off, but like there's some reports that he had a friend who was like fucking around and like learning how to fence. And the idea is his friend just accidentally cut his ear off, so he's like, what do I do? Here, lady, here's my ear, I love you. I'm just that kind of guy. Like,
Just running around with your ear in your hand going, bitch, I love you!
it's just
Also,
like, I like
I'm apparently doing it wrong too, so don't feel bad.
God, I saw the reference picture you had for Dominator, and I was like, wow, that's really nice art of me. I should reach out to that person. And I was like, wait, no, that's not you.
Nope, that is me using that because I need to. I have this one like for the colors because I always have those kind of just like I could just joint colors when I need them. Otherwise, I'm sitting here going like, all right, let me try to guess this shit. I do not like trying to guess colors.
Fire Emblem.
No.
Fire Emblem. That's a fun game. I liked Engage.